Hi, Roses. Hi, Red. This is Roses Are Red. I apologize for the noise in the background, and I know I'm kind of being ridiculous for even recording right now, but I feel like this message is important. So somebody needs to know that they're saved. Whatever you did, you asked God for salvation. You accepted Him into your heart. You believe. You have faith. You reversed some curses. You broke some curses. It worked, and you're saved. So you're in a new position. You're in a new heightened state of elevation, and you have the ability to continue to move forward comfortably. Okay, so you might have been really uncomfortable in the past. So there's also a message here to not turn back. It's really important that you don't turn back. Don't go back and try to fix other people's problems. Okay, because Lot's wife is coming up. She turned into a pillar of salt when she looked back. So somebody's going to be really salty if they try to look back. Like, just keep moving forward. Also, I feel like this means that you're leading some people. Maybe some people that you think you're leaving behind, they're following you and they're going into promised land with you. And if you look back, it's like you might even see yourself in that group. It's something really creepy about what's behind you for some people, and you just need to stay focused on the future. Okay. What else is here? Yeah, there's just a really stern warning to keep looking forward. Don't return to your youth. And there's some threats here, but basically just a warning to just keep moving forward and keep thinking about the future. You've got a lot to look forward to, and that energy is powerful. Looking at the future is very powerful energy. Uh, okay, so I'm just seeing like the newspaper here and these photos and the artwork on it. It's just so beautiful here. Okay. Then you have this frog. All right, so let's get some messages for this energy. You have something, a goal that you're accomplishing, and you've got to go forward with that. Like, for some of y'all, could be playing instruments. Miriam's praise for God. Miriam sang to them, "Sing to the Lord, for he is highly exalted, both horse and driver he has hurled into the sea." Yeah, some of y'all could be spiritual worshipers, or something about your song. Like, you're able to move mountains with your words. You can physically move things with your words, like kinetic telepathy type of energy. Maybe you've seen this happen before, or you're about to see the power of your words. Like, your words can actually take root and move things around. This is very real. Like, it's spiritually real. There's also witchcraft about it. Like, some people can move demons. So I feel like it's really important that you choose carefully what you do with your words, and stay focused on God. There's a warning here to stay focused on God, because you can do things either way. So I feel like it's like, don't go back and forth. Stay strong, because God is going to give you what you want in addition to what you don't even know you need. So, like Saul or King Solomon, he asked for wisdom, and God said, you could have asked me for money, but because you asked me for wisdom, I'm going to give you money and wisdom. So that's how I feel like whoever this is, like, if you have power, it's important that you stay focused on God, because God is more powerful than any power that you're coming into, and he's going to teach you how to use it, and make sure that it benefits yourself and others, so that you don't end yourself in a situation where you had to call him for help. He's just going to help you automatically. The high priestess, well, it's high priest, okay? Yeah, the high priest, high priestess, Aaron, brother of Moses. So this is someone who was walking right beside Moses, and Moses needed help. He needed help reading, I believe. He needed help speaking, like putting together his thoughts. He had some type of speech impediment, which I can completely relate to, and just getting his thoughts out on paper. Sometimes he needed help with. He might have has a little bit of autism. Not sure how that works out or how we use that word appropriately, but There was a lot going on with Moses, especially his ability to create miracles and signs and wonders. And, that set him apart as being strange. He was an Israelite who was raised an Egyptian, and that's a lot of power on both ends. So I feel like this is very significant here with this reading, because you may have power from both sides of the darkness and the light, and you may have results from both sides, darkness and light. And that's like, it's kind of intimidating, it's kind of scary, it's kind of tempting, like seductive almost, like, oh, what can you do? Like, let's have fun with this. But I feel like you have access to the darkness for a reason. There's a reason why you aren't just on the light side, and you have access to the light for a reason. So use your discretion. Sometimes either way can be toxic, and you're meant to stay in a very healthy, even kill. 9 of Chalices, the Feast of Purim. All the time when the Jews got relief from their enemies, and as the month when their sorrow was turned into joy and their mourning into a day of celebration. So we have 2 signs of celebration here, 11 and 9. 9/11 could be important to some people. 9/11, 9 to 5 could be important for some people. And I just noticed there's another card under here. So something is going to appear out of nowhere that's going to lead to your celebration of some kind. You're going to be celebrating. But I'm seeing you, like, people may not notice that you're celebrating. Like, even though we have these very apparent images of celebration, you might just be celebrating in your heart. You might not make a big show about it. Like, you might not even skip a beat when it comes to this. And it's going to just be like a normal thing for you, because what's happening is going to continue to happen. It's not going to be something that you need to, show God, look, I'm happy. This makes me happy. You can give me more of these things and make me more happy. He already knows that this is who you are. Like, you're someone who can open doors to this type of energy, this flow of currency. It's just going to come and go, in and out, same direction, just a complete flow for you. And you don't have to keep putting on a smile and a happy face. Just be who you are. If you like to smile a lot, you don't have to be serious or, romantic, emotional, dramatic, Knight of Water. So there could be someone coming in who wants to see you happy. Like, someone wants to pretty much feed off of this happy energy. And they might even question you, like, why aren't you smiling, or why aren't you looking joyful? Like, you just got that promotion, then you want that, you just won a lottery. Why aren't you jumping for joy? I feel like this is because it's coming from God, and it's between you and God how you celebrate and how you show your appreciation, your gratitude. And it's specifically because to avoid people like this who want to feed off of you. You see this guy sniffing these roses, like, it just looks like he's just gonna pop up out of nowhere because you've got something that he wants. He's attracted to it, and he's expecting you to have some sort of a feeling about that. He wants you to feel some type of way, but I feel like at the end of the day, he's gonna feel some type of way because he's a very dramatic person. Okay. But he wants appreciation for appreciating you. But for you, I feel like it's nothing new, and this is very normal, and you don't need to show any signs of being in shock or like, oh my God, abundance. Where did this come from? It's like, no, you open the doors. Yes, yes, yes. You say yes to abundance. You open the doors to abundance. You put yourself in a receiving mode for abundance, and it flows. And it's just natural. You don't have to be any type of way. And naturally, maybe you celebrate and you being joyful. You have 6 of Water and 2 of Fire. I'm just seeing this as someone putting out your fire. Like, just as soon as you feel like you may be getting overexcited about things, like, you learn how to contain yourself, your memories, your childhood nostalgia. You may learn to contains energies and planning, partnering, and progress is very significant here as well. Okay, so I'm going to need a couple more cards to clarify because it seems like you're very balanced. And you got a lot of cups here, and these cups also have flowers in it, if you can see. Okay, so let's clarify Two of Fire. It is going in between Six of Water and Knight of Water. I feel like it's the energy here, also because this High Priestess between these two flowers as well. Celebration. I feel like it's the balance, like you being centered. Let's pull a couple cards. Two of Fire. You have Five of Earth. Yeah, because you may be coming from a state of lack and worry, or needing assistance of some kind. And this is what's balanced. Like, you're gonna remember this. For some people, you're gonna forget it, but it's not gonna be like a cocky or arrogant type of forgetfulness. It's just like you're stable and grounded and secure who you are. You don't have to impress anyone with your new status. You have King of Water, compassionate, understanding, trustworthy. And you can be trusted with this. Like, you're not going to spend it all at once. But I do see these gentlemen appearing, Knight of Water, King of Water. I see them appearing like your energy is just so like driving these guys wild right now. I want to just go ahead and say you're driving them crazy. You're driving them nuts because they want your energy. They're very thirsty for you. And it's very clear that these cups are empty. I don't know if it's meant to be that way in terms of the card's definition. Like, is he offering you something, or is he putting his cup out for a drink of water because you are a fountain of youth? All right. And then you have negativity, worry, sleeplessness. So I feel like the negative energy possibly could be coming from these Knight of Water, King of Water energies. And you're meant to just let that go, let it all fade into the background and let it disappear because it's not something you need to worry about anymore. Let's pull a card of abundance for you. Yeah, like your waters are clearing up. Your waters are becoming peace, be still energy. Things could change at any moment, but you know how to be safe and how to feel comfortable. I feel like that was the beginning of this message, like being comfortable. And it's also in here as well. It says, now therefore arise, go forth, speak comfortably unto the servants, for I swear by the Lord, if thou go not forth, there will, and then there's some threats here. Okay, so it's like, be comfortable or else. And this is also something that Aaron could have possibly said to Moses, like, just be comfortable in yourself. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration. And I apologize for my cold now. There's some energy here about low vibes and high vibes. Like, I was meditating, but I won't get too much into personal energy. But sometimes when I meditate, I let's just move on. Okay. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree. I didn't even know meditate was on this card, but it's something that's coming out about meditation. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. So I will go into what's been happening with meditations. Like, sometimes when you meditate, you kind of stay in this one spot. And I feel like I might have been meditating in a low vibration or something, because this has happened before. And I do play instruments as well. And it's highs and lows when it comes to these instruments. And I don't know, sometimes I accidentally get caught in this low vibe and I end up getting sick, like fever, cold, whatever else is going on. Like, I don't know what this is, but it happens through meditation sometimes. Like, I'll either be meditating for too long or I'll just get caught in a low vibe. Whereas though with this flow energy, I feel like it's really important here that you stay in a high vibe. And it's also, some people have low vibes. Like, when it comes to instruments, like, you got to be, and also being psychic and everything, you have to be comfortable in all different types of energies. You don't really have the luxury of just staying on one sign. Like, you have to understand everything as much as God allows you. But with this, everything's coming, and part of the flow is low and high. But there's something about staying high, because maybe you've heard about this, but some people can be allergic to low energy. Like, it could actually make you sick if you are in a low energy. This could be for everybody. I don't know if it's just people who are sensitive to energies, if you're psychic, or for some Pisces signs or some Cancer signs, you could be, we have a lot of water energy here, so you could be a Cancer. If you're in a low vibe for too long, you could get sick. So you could actually be allergic to low vibrations. There's a word for it. Like, you could break out in hive. I'm breaking out in hives and all types of things. Like, I don't know if I should show it, but you probably can see. Yeah, like, I've been breaking out in hives and everything. So yeah, so I'm only getting into this because of this word meditate, and I just feel like it's meant to be exposed here. But stay in a high vibe. Do what it takes to stay in a high vibe. Go outside, listen to other people, exchange other energy so you're not caught in an echo chamber, and allow this flow to flow through you. Open yourself up to positive energy. Like, don't close yourself off, because that could turn into negative energy. Okay, so I hope that wasn't TMI for some people if you stayed around this long. Let me know in the comments how that resonates with you. If you want me to expose a little bit more of the behind the scenes of what's going on with this psychic messaging and everything, let me know in the comments. Subscribe, like if you want to see more of this content. You can also join my members only to see this content in advance, and book a personal reading with me. Talk to me a little bit about what's going on with you in the spiritual realm, and I really look forward to opening up those avenues of communication. Let me know if you're interested in the comments as well. So with that being said, roses, I will see you in the next one.